You've been misled all along. You've been taught that to start something big, you have to feel ready first. That success only comes when everything is perfectly aligned. That there will be a day when you wake up full of motivation to change your life. But here's the raw truth, the kind that few have the courage to tell you. Success is not about feelings. It's about decisions. If you're still waiting for that moment when you feel like starting, you're already falling behind. Because the fact is, successful people don't always feel energized. They're not always inspired. They get tired, confused, and sometimes want to quit too. But they keep moving, keep working, keep choosing to step forward day after day. It's not about mood, it's about mindset. Do you think top athletes train only when they feel like it? Do you think successful entrepreneurs rise from failure because they're always motivated? Of course not. They push through because they decided not to stop. They know their future matters more than today's laziness. Their results matter more than comfort. Their commitment is stronger than any passing emotion. Success doesn't show up on its own. You have to build it. And every step you take is made of small, unseen decisions. Decisions to keep going when no one is watching. To stay disciplined when there's no praise. To take action even when your heart isn't in it. This is where most people fail. They only move when they feel like it. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel motivated. I'll rest first. I'm not ready yet. When was the last time you let your feelings take control of your life? Feelings are unstable like the wind that comes and goes, impossible to grasp, and you can't build a strong life on such a wobbly foundation. Discipline doesn't care if you're excited or not. It shows up when you're tired. It stands firm when you feel defeated. It's there even when there's no motivation, no crowd, no applause. That's where the seeds of success are planted. Not on the stage, but in the quiet rooms filled with tough choices. Success is the result of a decision, not a one-time decision, but a decision made every single day. When the alarm sounds, decide to rise. When fear creeps in, choose to keep moving. When failure hurts, decide to not give up. Not once, but every time. Let's be real. You're not out of energy. You're avoiding being decisive. You're not truly stuck. You're just reluctant to face the hard things. You're not lacking motivation. You haven't made the choice yet. And you keep saying later, but that word is the biggest feast in your life. Later is not a day of the week. Later is just a delay disguised as patience. It's your subtle way of avoiding change. It's a trap that keeps you sitting still, dreaming without moving. Do you want to change your life? Stop waiting for the heart to push you. Take action. Do it even when you're tired. Do it even when you're scared. Do it even when you don't know how. The most important thing is to start, because once you commit, everything starts to move. Opportunities begin to open. Energy returns. Purpose becomes clearer. But none of that happens until you decide to get serious. Success is not for the most talented. It's for the most decisive and consistent. Commitment isn't about style. It's not about inspiring posts. Commitment is the line between the life you actually build. You know what's stronger than motivation? Momentum. And you don't get momentum by sitting and waiting. You get it through real action. Start even if it's messy. Start even if you're not ready. Start now, because what's done is better than what's planned. Action beats affirmation. Decisions beat empty dreams. Stop living by your moods. Start living through habits. Habits lead you to freedom. Feelings only lead you to fantasies. And here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to pull you from your comfort zone to your future. That's your job, not later, but now. All comes back to you. You can keep waiting for the right time, or you can rise right now and say, I start from here. And that's where your true power lies. Not in big plans, not in motivation that comes and goes, but in the courage to make a decision. You don't need permission from anyone. You don't have to wait for the perfect scenario. All you need is the courage to say, I've been quiet enough, doubted enough. It's time to change. Enough delaying, enough stopping every time there's a challenge, enough letting fear be your compass. Success doesn't care about your excuses. It responds to hard work, not complaints. Tired? That's normal. Uncomfortable? Definitely. Not in the mood? Who cares? Feelings don't control your life. You are the one sitting behind the wheel. You decide where you're going, how fast you move, or if you stay stuck. Stop blaming the environment. Stop making the past a scapegoat. Stop hiding behind emotions. Take control of the one thing that can change everything. The decision to move. Want confidence? Build it through real action. Want success? Forge it through habits and consistency. Want peace? Earn it through progress, not fantasy. It all starts from one turning point. One honest moment where you look at yourself and say, I stop waiting. I stop hoping. I stop depending on fate. I will create it myself. Because success isn't a gift delivered to your door. It is the result of a decision you make and stick to. And that decision doesn't wait for your mood to improve. Doesn't wait for a free calendar. It waits for your courage. So now, you already know the truth. You already feel it in your chest. But all of this means nothing if you don't move. Don't just be inspired. Transform. Don't just feel. Act. Don't just dream. Start walking. Because while you sit and keep asking, am I ready? Life keeps moving and it doesn't wait. Out there's someone whose ability isn't even close to yours, but they're already moving. They took a step. They took a risk. They're living inside the dream that you're still delaying to realize. Stop staring at the screen. Stop doubting yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. This is your turning point. Not later, but now. Rise, move, and prove that you're done being a spectator. You're ready to be the main player. Success isn't about feelings. It's about choice. And now it's time for you to choose before circumstances decide the direction of your life. Because if you keep delaying, life still moves on. Opportunities won't always wait. Time won't stop just because you're not ready. And the truth is, no one is ever really ready. What separates winners from spectators is they keep moving, even if they're not perfect. You don't have to know all the answers right now. You don't have to feel confident first to start. You only need one thing, the willingness to move. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Don't wait to be praised. Do it when no one's watching. Don't wait for big results. Celebrate every small step. Because today's small step is worth way more than a big plan that never starts. Be the person who leads your life, not the one who just lives out the leftovers of others' decisions. Choose your direction. Take control. Because one decision today could be the starting point of the life you've always dreamed of. Take action. Even if you're scared. Even if you're not ready. Even if you're alone. Because one thing's for sure, there is no victory without the courage to start. And the only moment you've got is now. Because one small step you take today is worth more than 1,000 big plans kept only in your head. Dreams will never become reality if all you do is talk about them. Change doesn't come from a mind that keeps delaying, but from the courage that moves. Lead your life. Don't let others decide where you step. You hold the wheel. You choose the road. Take back the decisions you've been handing to fear, to doubt, and to other people's opinions. Because one decision you make today could be the starting point of the life you've only dared to imagine in silence. Do something, even if your hands are shaking, even if your heart is unsure, even if not a single person is cheering you on. Do it because you know staying still will never get you anywhere. Delaying will never give you the answer. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is the one you create yourself. Success doesn't come from the number of plans, but from small actions you take, even when conditions aren't ideal. Remember this, there will never be victory without the courage to begin. And the only time you truly have is not tomorrow, not later, but now. Because if you keep waiting, time will keep moving without waiting for you to be ready. Lost opportunities won't come back, and your life won't change on its own. Start from something small, from a simple step, from the decision not to give up today. Because big change always begins with strong intention and consistent action. Don't let fear block your path. Don't let doubt steal your time. Don't let procrastination be your wall. Stand up now. Take control of your life and make every second count. Remember, the future you dream of isn't made by luck, but by the choices you make today. So make that decision. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. Because your life is worth fighting for, and your time is too valuable to be wasted.